Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up for a daytime TV tempest that's got Tinseltown buzzing like a beehive in a windstorm. The jaw-dropping moment Harrison Ford stormed off the View after a fiery clash with Joy Behar that turned the Hot Topics table into a verbal volcano. It's a muggy September morning in 2025, New York City's skyline simmering outside ABC's gleaming studio, where 300 fans pack the seats, their cheers crackling as the set's circular stage glows under blazing lights. The co-hosts take their marks. Whoopi Goldberg in a vibrant teal caftan, her EGOT aura steady, Joy Behar in a bold scarlet blazer, her Brooklyn bite primed, Sunny Hostin sleek in charcoal, legal eagle eyes sharp, and Sarah Haynes in soft peach, radiating calm. At 83, Harrison Ford strides in, the grizzled icon of Indiana Jones and Star Wars fame, his craggy face framed by tousled gray hair, dressed in a rugged navy jacket over a white tee, those piercing blue eyes scanning with wry defiance. The crowd erupts, chanting, Han Solo, as he waves dismissively, sinking into the guest chair with a gravelly chuckle. Whoopi kicks off. Harrison, you're still outrunning boulders in Indy 5, how do you keep the galaxy spinning at your age? His voice, a low rumble of Wyoming whiskey, rolls out. Whoopi, it's grit, bourbon, and dodging bad scripts, keeps the knees creaking. Laughter roars as he spins tales of ranch life, near misses piloting his Cessna, and Callista Flockhart's quips about his stunt days. Sarah chimes in, that smirk, still slaying stormtroopers. The vibe's warm, but today's theme, icons and impact, hints at hotter horizons, Ford's vocal environmental advocacy, his Conservation International role, and grumbles about Hollywood's greenwashing hypocrisy. Joy leans in, eyes glinting like a tabloid scoop. Harrison, you're the eco-cowboy, but those private jet jaunts to film sets. Fans smell a carbon con, hypocrite or hero. Ford's grin tightens, fingers gripping the mug, a spark in the tinderbox. The stage is a crucible of charisma and challenge, cameras catching the calm before the clash, this silver screen tightens steel set to spark against Joy's journalistic jab, the air electric with impending eruptio. As the laughter from Ford's yarn about outflying paparazzi in his vintage plane fades, the talk turns combustible, Joy's voice slicing like a switchblade. Harrison, you've planted trees since Reagan, but jetting to climate summits while wildfires choke the West. It's like Han Solo preaching recycling from a Death Star. The audience gasps, a ripple of oohs, cutting the air like blaster fire. Ford's eyes narrow to Deckard slits, his retort a gravelly growl. Joy, I've offset more carbon than your show's hot air, fought for forests while you fling gotchas from a desk. Whoopi tries to steer. Harrison, your green works galactic, let's talk after Earth doc vibes. Sunny piles on, vibes. Your activism's epic, but planes burn louder than pledges. Contradiction or conviction? Ford's jaw clenches, veins mapping his temple, contradiction. Sunny, I've lobbied senators, saved wetlands, my miles fund missions, not just movies. The crowd splits, half cheering Ford's fire, half murmuring at the hit, phones tilting for the takedown. Joy, undaunted, doubles down, missions. Your Cessna's a carbon comet, Aaron Brockovich sue your exhaust. Own the optics, or it's just ego altitude. Ford's laugh cracks dry, ego. Joy, I've battled poachers since your last roast, your spotlight's short, my fight's forever. Sarah seeks peace. Harrison, Indy 5's whip cracking, spill the set secrets. But the blaze builds, Ford's hands gesturing like a saber swing, secrets. This feels like a setup, not a sit-down. Mock my mission, and you're missing the map. Whoopi warns, map, you're green, cred's gold, but accountability's the new frontier. Whispers weave through the seats, producers' earpieces buzzing, pivot. As Joy's jab lands, accountability. Harrison, you're flying high while preaching low, save the sermon for Skywalker. Ford's cheeks flare like Tatooine suns, sermon. I've walked the walk, you're just talking the talk. The studio's a pressure cooker, Ford's weathered resolve clashing with Joy's unrelenting edge, the fuse burning to a fiery fault line. The inferno ignites as Joy's salvo strikes. Harrison, walking's great, but your jet trail's louder than your jungle talk. Fans want less fuel, more follow through, and Ford rockets up, his 6 feet 1 inch frame looming like a starship, voice booming like a hyperdrive, follow through. Joy, I've funded ecosystems since you were cracking Catskills jokes, this isn't debate, it's defamation dressed as discourse. I'm out. The audience erupts, wild cheers for Ford mingling with stunned gasps, a front row fan shouting, run, Indy, run. As Whoopi calls out, Harrison, hold the whip, we're hashing, not hounding. But Ford's charging, strides heavy as a Wookiee stomp, brushing off Sarah's, "Stay, spill the sequel." With a flinty glare, producers scramble, two burly security guards at Joy's quick nod, "Mr. Ford, sir, exits this way," segment's done. Kicked off. Absolutely, ushered like a rogue smuggler, Ford's silhouette slicing through the stage's glow as he vanishes backstage. Cut to commercial chaos, the feed freezing on Joy's arched brow smirk. "Well, that went full force, back after this, folks." Backstage bedlam. Ford's team hustles him to a waiting SUV, his growl to his publicist, "That was no talk show, it was a trap." Joy huddles with Whoopi. "He came loaded, I lit the spark, boom." Social media explodes mid-break. Hashtag FordStorm's view hits 9 million X posts, clips of his exit synced with Raiders of the Lost Ark themes racking 40 million TikTok views by noon. TMZ blares. Ford's furious flight, Behar blasted in eco-eruption. While Variety muses, Han's hot exit, principle or pride? Ford fans rally with, eco-hero Harrison, View loyalists retort, Joy jabbed justly. Kimmel preps a skit, Colbert quips, Ford fled the View, next, he solos Shark Tank. Ford's statement drops, grateful for the platform, won't stand for the ambush. Back to the ranch, Joy tweets a wink, Harrison's a hero, stormed off with star power. Coffee, no jets, the storm off, a galactic quake, eclipsing Indy 5 buzz, etching Ford's fire into TV lore. As Manhattan's lights pulse, the fallout's just begun. Night falls over NYC as the clash cascades into a cultural supernova, newsrooms looping the meltdown, CNN's Jake Tapper, Ford's flare up, Green Gritter grumpy getaway, Fox's Laura Ingraham, Behar's bait Barry's eco boss, truth triumphs. In Wyoming's starlit silence, Ford unwinds with Callista over whiskey, her hand on his, you stood tall, Han, unshaken. Son Liam texts, Dad's the real deal, while Conservation International logs a 60% donation surge, fans dubbing it, Ford's Fury Fund. The View's ratings soar, 12 million viewers, a seasonal peak, proving drama's a draw. Sunny, on IG Live, Harrison's heart's huge, heat got heavy, but he's a heavyweight. Joy, unrepentant on air, poke the pilot, got the payload, proud of the push. Stars sound off, DiCaprio DMs, ride or die, Harrison, Spielberg tweets, sky's the limit, Indy. Analysts on GMA tie it to, Brockovich's backbone, Ford fights for forests, not fame. Ford's follow-up on his site, talks cheap, trees last, flying forward, not back. Joy mends on the mic, Harrison's a hoot, let's retry sans turbulence. Weeks weave the wrangle into legend, Indy 5 teases a View vibe, cameo, Joy jests a jet joust segment. Memes multiply, storm like solo, hats flood Etsy. Behar's barb clipped Joy's eco jab, remixed with Star Wars stingers. Pundits probe, PR stunt or pure passion. In Ford's saga of sabers and saviors, this fiery flight. No flop, but a flare, Harrison Ford, timeless as Tatooine, proving icons don't fade, they forge ahead. From set to showdown, his spark's still stellar. Thanks for the cosmic ride, Rebels, stay tuned for more blazing battles. Lights out.